Well, hello. This is the fourth episode or fourth chapter of The Last Thoughts of a Busy Mind. And yes, I guess I am doing this for the foreseeable future. Well, before we start, let me get out a couple of things. One, the Dave Allen thing. I watched far less episodes than I imagined I would because, first of all, it's a 40-minute show, and my stupid mindset is that, well, comedy shows need to be 20 minutes. So I wasn't ready for it at first, but aside from that, Dave Allen is a very somber comedian, so I need a lot of peace of mind in order to watch him. So yeah, it's going to be a while before I do an episode on him, but it will come. It will. Second, the drink today. I am having this thing called peach flavored instant drink. I am sorry for the mouth noises. If I were editing, I would take them out, but I'm not. It's the same stuff that I drank back in the first episode, but that was sour cherry. This is peach. I do have a few more packets of sour cherry, but the peach one is actually good. I'm hoping the mango one that I was sent, even though I asked for peach, but they sent me a couple of mango ones. I'm hoping they are good too, though I doubt it. Mango is rarely good. So, this week was a waste. My sleep schedule is screwed, to say it politely. I sleep I haven't slept for like 20 hours, I think, right now. And so days and nights, they just blend into each other. I have to check what day it is. It's Friday. Good. And yeah, that really screws with your head. And so I sort of just procrast. I'm not going to say that word. Procrastinate. I did it. I said I'm not going to, but I did. Procrastinate. I wasted my time doing literally nothing. Not to actually. To give myself some credit, I finished my script and I sent it to a bunch of people. Mostly good reviews I got, good feedback. People all liked it. They all pointed out the same mistake, which is a good thing if you're a writer, which means that one area is the problem, and if you fix it, the other areas are good. And that problem for me was Persian dialogue, which, I mean, I know I'm Persian, and Persian is my language, my mother's tongue, but for some reason, Persian dialogue is just alien to me. I think because I've read so much translated stuff and I watch so many international movies that my atmosphere, my outlook of the world is very skewed or screwed. You probably noticed by now my R is not very pronounced. It's a speech impediment. So yeah. I don't know I had it since when. I should have done something about it when I had the chance, but I didn't, and here we are. What's the story of the script, by the way? Well, a guy goes into a room for 6 months. Can you guess what that is an allegory of? I give you a hint. It begins with a Q. Yeah. Actually, that brings me to meat of this episode of The Last Thoughts of a Busy Mind. It's supposed to be the last thoughts of a busy mind. A place without judgment, a place where I can talk about anything I want. In the process of movie making, I have to be honest, managing a production is my least favorite. I find it boring. I don't mean directing. I like having ideas and implementing them. My problem is managing a production. My problem is with producing. I'm a very bad producer. And I find it boring. I find producing boring. I find production management boring. And when you're a small director like I am right now, obviously I'm making a short movie which can very easily be considered a film class movie. So it's a very small production. So I am sort of on top of everything. I need to take care of the budget, I need to take care of the cast and the crew, and I hate it. I want a producer. I want someone that I say, I want this. Now go and find it for me. Now produce this shit for me. But yeah. No, I need to do it myself. And it's boring. I find it boring. I find it nauseatingly boring. I have to sit in my head and just fight between that part of me, the artistic part that wants to create the best movie ever made, and the punctual part that wants to just make a movie. So yeah, I'm in this movie already. It has a room. That's where most of the movie takes place, is in a room. In my head, I want to do what my lead actor actually suggested, and I always have it in the back of my head for stuff like this. You go and rent a warehouse and put up fake walls like in the studios in the back in the day. And you can remove the walls for lighting purposes or for camera purposes, and everything is modular and cool, and that's what I want. The fact of the matter is, I'm not sure if I can get it, mainly because I don't know where I can find a warehouse. That is a big problem for me. So I probably end up filming it in a basement somewhere. Yeah, I mean, even if I can find a basement. If I were in Tabriz, I think my late grandfather's um, clinic. I was thinking, what is the English translation for matab? And if I was there, I could have filmed it there. It's very spooky and underground and stuff like that. But I'm not in Tabriz, and honestly, I don't think I can drag all my cast and crew to Tabriz for this small of a movie with this small of a budget. God, I haven't even started on the budget. I mean, Tabriz for me may be a easy town. I have my family there. My mother's family are from Tabriz, and God, it's a mess. It's a mess because I can't ask all these people to come to Tabriz, a city where I feel comfortable in, and you just have to feel comfortable because I do. I mean, I'm not that kind of monster. People are okay with being monsters. Oh God, there is a bike out on the street, and I'm guessing you all heard it because I'm having a headphones on and I'm hearing what you're supposed to hear. I'm sorry for that. I can't control it. In an optimal world, oh, by the way, that noise that you've been hearing all throughout, that's the cooling unit. And no, I'm not going to sit here in the hot air and talk. So we are going to tolerate that. Yeah. But uh, in an optimal world, in my director's mind, I have a booth, a soundproof booth where I'll sit in and record this. But my punctual part just wants this episode out. And so I need to do it sitting on my bed near a window, outside of the window, two very, well, not busy, but well traveled roads, and no editor because I refuse to edit this. So, yeah, the movie will probably come out, I don't know when, and that fears me more. The corona has really thrown everything off proportions, and even if it wasn't for corona, starting a movie, starting the process of a movie is one of the scariest things possible. Writing a movie is the easy part. You write it, you spend all the time you want on it, because at worst, when you fuck up, you just backspace, 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 write something else. If you fuck up while making a movie, and believe me, I've fucked up making a movie so many times, you can't delete it and redo it. Well, you can, you reshoot, but not in small projects. You need to do what you need to do with whatever you have lying around. The results, oh god, I'm having an anxiety attack just thinking about it. I'm going to have a sip of my peach flavored instant drink powder with water. Warm and not refreshing. I should put some ice in it. Yeah. It's scary. And it's one of those things that, can I really talk to someone about it? I don't know. Probably. The problem is, and this is going to make me sound like an asshole, I don't think anyone will understand. I'm sure they will understand part of it. I have filmmaker friends who will understand the pressure of making a film. I have non-filmmaker friends who will understand the pressure of creation. I have unpopular friends who will understand the pressure of being an unpopular asshole while being a filmmaker who needs an audience. But to have all of them together, at least I haven't found anyone who understands me. Believe me, when I do, I will marry them. On that spot. Yeah. Maybe one day I will talk about some rather personal stuff too, but not today. Today is about less personal stuff that I can write in a book and not be thrown in jail in Iran because of it. Yeah. Okay, how much time do we need? Oh, 14 minutes have passed. 6 minutes. Time flies. Should I whine about Twitter? No, I've already whined about Twitter too much. I'm still unpopular, if you couldn't guess. I think I'm going to do something, and this is a little teaser for people who will listen to this but have no idea what I do with my other media platforms. I have a YouTube show called Born in Quarantine. It had 19 episodes so far, better received than I would imagine. 48 subscribers. One of them is my other account, so 47 subscribers. Honestly, that's 47 more subscribers than I thought I would get, and I have a couple of videos over 100 views, not 1,000 views, 100 views, and That's way more than I anticipated regarding that. I really didn't put a lot of time into this. This is unscripted, and I sit behind the desk and I just talk. Sort of like this. But that has visuals, so it's better than this. So, yeah, this show is finishing. I need time to work on my movie, and I want time to come back with another show that has scripted stuff. It has a point, probably better production value. Everything is going to be better. I'm even going to I'm going to ask my friend to write me a theme song for the opening, so I don't have to use Apposame Puyal's you know. Oh, شب بال من همدم شبهای من لبهای من ای تو تنها از دل شب. Come on, copyright claim this, Caltex. Fuck you. It's a song from 30 years ago. Nobody even fucking remembers it. Well, I did. I used it, and yeah, a few of my episodes of copyright claimed because of that, and there's nothing I can do about it. I am not even going to dispute it because they are right. I am using copyrighted music. So yeah, I'm going to do like a whole revamp. Better thumbnails, not just screenshots of the video. And there is this part of me that always asks, but why do you do it? Nobody fucking cares. People are just polite. Politeness. I love politeness. I am a polite person sometimes, and I'm not walking around spewing fuck you and fuck you and fuck you to people, but I'm polite-ish. And I like it about myself, but politeness, oh my god. What does it do to people? People are polite because they think they need you someday. Oh, fuck. I've been on that app slowly. Good app, by the way. Yeah, I've been talking to people, and one of them asked the superhero question: would you prefer to fly or become invisible? Well, I have a huge fear of heights, so I said being invisible, because with my fear of heights, I doubt I can fly. Truth is, I want to read people's minds. And I will be the narcissistic Dr. X, Dr. Charles Xavier. Professor X, not Doctor. Professor Charles Xavier. Oh god, I'm a nerd. And I'll be the narcissistic version of that, just looking into people's mind. What do you think of Ali? What do you think? Oh, so that's what you think. Well, fucking unfollow on Twitter, unfriended on Facebook. I don't use Facebook. Block on Instagram, and I'm going to post a mean post about you on my Telegram channel. Fuck, blah, blah, blah. But no, I can't read people's minds, and that is my biggest regret. Up on this point, I'm 23 years old, and the last 4 months have not really. The last 5 months have not been very good. But I have less than a minute left. But my biggest regret up until this point is that I can't read people's minds. I want to read people's minds. I want to read what they think. Yeah. Again, I checked Anchor, and let me check it again while I have 20 seconds left. And I haven't had any messages. I have had my friend Aliweza had sent me yet another message, but again, it's over an hour long and I can't put it here. If you're listening to this, dude, I highly appreciate it. I fucking love you, man. But again, if you want, please just send me something on Anchor, send a message, and I'll see you again next week.